Hello beautiful people, this is your girl Charlie J and welcome to my very first YouTube video. This is a gold look that is a little on the natural side, but it can be dramatic if you would like it to be. Started off with a nude lip and then decided to be a little more dramatic and bold and switch it up with a gold lip. If you want to see how to get this look, then sit back and relax, stay tuned, and let's get started. Okay, so I started with my eyebrows already done. I will do a video in the near future showing my full eyebrow routine. First, we're going to add some eyeshadow primer by Decay to make sure our eyeshadow doesn't crease and the colors truly pop. Then after that, I will take the Sculpt shade in my Black Radiance True Complexion palette and place that over my eyeshadow primer just to make that cream set. So now we're going to get into our transition color. I am using the NYX Avant Pop palette and it is called Nouveau Chic. I'm going to use the darkest brown shadow in that palette and place that all over my crease area, a little bit above and a little bit below. After that, as you can see, my eyes are very hooded. I'm going to create a crease and define it with the Creep shade in my Naked palette by Decay as well. Don't fret, I know it looks a little crazy, but we're going to blend it out. Just make sure that our made up crease is more defined. And next, just because I live for the shimmer and I live for the glitter, I want to add the shade Smog from that same Naked palette by Decay in that crease area as well, just to add a little pop. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I live for the shine, honey. Alright, after that, we're going to go ahead and cut our crease with concealer. This is LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Almond. We're just going to make sure that we're, really precise and take our time with cutting this crease. After that, we're also going to set that concealer to make sure that it doesn't crease with that same Sculpt shade in our Black Radiance True Complexion palette. After that, we are going into our Carli Bybel palette by Beige Cosmetics and just taking the brightest gold shimmer shade and adding that to our lid area. And before we do that, as you can see, I sprayed hard candy setting spray just to make sure that it doesn't transfer easily and the color really pops. Then after that, I'm going to spray hard candy setting powder on the shade Half Baked out of my Naked palette from Decay and add that to my inner lid area. Then we are going to get our Tarte eyeliner. It has two sides, a liquid eyeliner side and the pencil side. We're going to, of course, take the pencil side and do our bottom liner. After that, we're going to pray to God that we get this wing liner correct. Just take your time, and I know myself, I can't really talk too much when I'm doing this step, so just take your time and just breathe and relax. Okay, after we do all that, now it's time for the full face. We are going to moisturize with Hey Honey moisturizer, which feels so good on the skin. I actually got it from an Ipsy bag one month. Then we're going to do a lip treatment, and it's from the brand Hanalei. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I don't know. I think it's called Hanalei. Next, we're going to prime our face with our Smashbox face primer. And I believe this is Photo Finish, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually like to put my light concealer on first. This is Tarte Shape Tape's concealer in the shade 10. I love the applicator, and I just love this concealer. A little goes a long way, trust me. Then we're going to take our $200 Artiste brush and blend it out. I'm just kidding. It's a brush. It's a dupe that I got from TJ Maxx. We're going to take that and blend our concealer out. This is Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, the Dewy finish in the shade Coconut. And we're just going to blend that in with another brush I got from TJ Maxx. It was a face brush set, and it's just the dupes for the Artiste brushes, and I love them. After that, I take my MaryKay powder in the shade Beige 0.5, and I add that to my under eye to bake and set it on my forehead just to make those areas just a little more bright. Now I'm going to finish up my eyes, and at the bottom I'm going to take that shade and half baked and just add that to my lower lash line just to make this eye look pop a little bit more. And after that, I'm going to also take that brown shade in the NYX Avant Pop Nouveau Chic palette and add that to the area as well, just to tone down some of that shimmer. Now I'm going to take the mascara that I forgot the name of, and I do apologize. I will put it in the description box once I find out, but it does have an upper lash area in a lower lash area. And let's set the whole face. If you can't tell, this is my favorite palette, but we're going to take the Sculpt shade again from our True Complexion Black Radiance palette and dust that all over our face, as well as sweeping off that MaryKay Beige 0.5 under the eye. Now we're going to take a big fan brush and get that contour shade out that same palette and make these cheekbones pop, honey, okay? I mean, really pop. I'm also going to give my nose a little definition with that same contour shade out of that Black Radiance palette. As you can see, my face is flat, so I need a little more dimension in that area. Next, we're going to add some blush, and it's some blush that I actually got from another Ipsy bag. But time for my favorite parts, and that is the highlights. And the highlighters in the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette are the best, honestly. So we're going to add that to the high points of our cheekbones and watch it glow. The camera does not do it any justice. It glows even more in real life. And I'm also going to add that in the center of my nose to give it some pop as well, and on the top of my Cupid's bow on the top of my lip. Seriously, if I could put this over my whole face, I would, because I live for the glow. Next, we're going to add to our lips NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Soft Spoken. And then we're going to set our face with the Chill Setting Spray by Urban Decay. And there is the first look. It's very subtle, a nice nude lip. You can wear it anywhere, work, church, school, even in your house walking around, you know, whatever floats your boat. But for those who like a bolder look and want to go all out with the glam, we are going to do a nice gold lip. So first, we're going to start off with a nice thick coat of some clear lip gloss. And let's take that gold shade in the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette again and dip a very dense, stiff brush into it. I'm actually using the Urban Decay brush that my Decay palette came in, and just add that on the outer parts of our lips. After that, I'm going to take the Half Baked shade in the Naked Urban Decay palette and add that to the center of my lips, blot, and there we go. We have a nice bold gold lip for a very dramatic look, and I just love it. Now both our looks are complete. I really hope you enjoyed my first YouTube video. If I sound tongue-tied, I'm sorry. I was forgetting some of the product names. And plus, I'm a little nervous. It is my first video, but I can't wait to show you guys more looks. And if you have any suggestions on more looks that you would like to see or more things you would like to see, just let me know. Comment below and I'll be sure to do them for you. Thank you so much, and I hope you do come again.